Hi, everybody. This is Jasmine with Ethereal Pathways. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do another channel collective message for you guys to see what you need to know for your highest and greatest good at this time on your healing and ascension journey. Please take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else, because I may channel signs and confirmation and messages for some people and some for others. Please use your intuition with these messages, okay? Don't try to make things fit. If it's not already happening or it doesn't definitely resonate, then leave it for someone else, okay? So I'm going to take a few moments to tap into the energy and see what initial signs of confirmation and messages need to come through for you guys. And then I'm going to move to either the tarot and then also the confirmation cards that I've written and additional messages, see what needs to come through. Okay. So thank you, Spirit. Holy Spirit, please speak through me. I'm just going to ask Spirit what signs of confirmation and or initial messages need to come through for the collective at this time to know that this is their reading. I'm hearing Forsyth. Foresight. Okay. I thought it was Forsyth, but I'll put that just in case because I heard that initially and then I heard Foresight. Roberts, last name, Smith. I just heard Squeaky. Serenade. Is it Jetty? By the way, you guys, when I turned on my computer this morning, I usually tell you guys if I notice something on my desktop, a picture, because there's always signs to come from, from Spirit. And it changed after I logged on this morning because I keep it on hibernate. And so whenever I log on the next day, it'll take like a minute and then it'll change the image for that day. And there's a brown bear in what looks like a river, like jumping in, and it's splashing right now over salmon, trying to catch salmon. And so I think there's no coincidence there that that's a brown bear. Because that's been coming out a lot lately for the collective, that animal totem representing inner resilience and strength to overcome obstacles and things. Marcus, I'm hearing something about Philadelphia. I just heard return. I just heard Sunny Hills. It sounds like that's a location, by the way. I'm seeing a red fox in my mind's eye. Not if a red fox will resonate for somebody. You can also look up the spiritual meaning of that. Stacy, Melissa, Jackson. If there's something about Louisiana. Then also now I'm hearing Mississippi River Valley. Scott. I don't know if that's Cancun, Revere. I'm hearing Gettysburg. And there's something about Tennessee, Kentucky. I just heard Owensboro. Isn't that in Kentucky? Well, I'll put it separately because it could mean separate things for different people. Here we go. Cricket, Palladian. Well, I'm hearing Sea Glass. Norfolk, getting the numbers 84, 71, 64, 66, 11, 11, 234. Those might be number synchronicities that you're seeing as well. 99 or 999. And then there's something about seeing zeros. Cougar or mountain lion. Some people call it different things. You can also look at the spiritual meaning of these animals too, by the way. Seeing some kind of a red-headed woodpecker or like a pileated, I don't know if they call it pileated woodpecker, with the big red crest on the head, not just the red cap on the head like a red-headed woodpecker, but this has actually got like a larger woodpecker with it's basically the bird that Woody Woodpecker, the cartoon, was created after, the one with the large red crest on it. So I think that's called a bladed or something like that. Could be a spiritual meaning behind that bird. You could look it up. Aries, the name Renee. Did hear situationship. Susan, Charlotte, New Hampshire, Connecticut. All right, so I'm going to move on to the cards. Spirit, which cards do you want me to pull at this time for the collective? What cards do you want me to pull? We're going to see what comes out. Do we want to start with Arcanum or the regular tarot? We'll start with the regular tarot. All right, thank you, Spirit. I pre-shuffle these, by the way, but I always shuffle right in front of you guys. I like to do that for you guys, just to know that I don't fix cards. I don't do stuff like that. I couldn't even begin to think about doing something like that. I don't even know how to do that. And I just don't believe in stuff like that. Very honest person. The Chariot. I was guided to look at the bottom this time. Some of you could be taking actions now, moving something forward, or something is moving forward at this time. You could be seeing sevens, like 77777. Could be Cancer, doesn't have to be. You're, that strength. Look at that. The bear. I'm thinking about the bear. Some of you guys could be having a breakthrough and or you could be traveling. Let's see what else comes out. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? If this is their message. That's the Queen of Swords, by the way, in reverse. What else, Spirit, on this? What is the message on this? So this is the overall message right here. So I'm going to put this. What do we want to do, Spirit? I want to do a past, present, and future. Where does this belong? Okay. This is the overall here. So this is past. So what else on this past? What else on this past? This okay. Oh my goodness. King of Swords in reverse and King of Swords in the upright. What else on this past? Please clarify. What else on this past? Okay. The sun. My goodness. Some of you are taking action towards something that is your wish fulfillment. And this could be someone in your energy too, but this looks like there's somebody overcoming some narrow-mindedness and pridefulness, or or King of Swords is freeing himself from a Queen of Swords here in reverse. That somebody could be very critical. Somebody is very disciplined in their approach and they want justice in a situation in the past. And there looks like they're getting that. They're moving towards their justice here and their wish fulfillment. Anything else on this past? Anything else on this, Spirit? Mm, yeah, moving in the right direction. It could have been some delayed gratification. There could have been some delays in moving forward. They're moving past this. There's another 7. So you could be seeing 77. What else? Where are they at now, Spirit? They're moving past this already because this is the main overall. A lot of you are moving past this. You're moving towards your wish fulfillment at this time, taking actions. You're getting breakthroughs. You're moving past a betrayal. A lot of you are moving past a betrayal of some sort and being in separation from somebody. Could be a Gemini. One of you could be a Gemini, doesn't have to, or a Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but don't have to. Somebody could be Leo, doesn't have to be. Or Virgo, or Scorpio, or Libra, Cancer. Okay, what else, Spirit? Where are they at now? And they're moving past this, really. What else about this situation? Golly, another Queen of Wands reversed too. Jeez. Somebody could have been cheating and they could have betrayed somebody by cheating on them. And this person, I feel like, is moving past this. They're putting up their sword. They're creating boundaries. They're saying, oh, I want justice in this situation. I want my wish fulfillment. And I feel like they're in the process of moving past. Whoever this King of Swords is in the process of moving towards their sun. They're moving, I want this. And they're going to move away from this. They're in the process of moving away from this person here. The person could have been very jealous. Yeah, Temperance. They're balancing themselves out. Sagittarius energy. They're coming in, I feel like they're healing. They're working on the healing right now. They're balancing themselves out in their life, getting all the chaos and conflict out of their life. Yeah, because it's too big of a burden. Yeah, they're literally about to collapse, and so they got to do something. They're taking action now to remove this chaos and conflict from their life, this deception, this betrayal from somebody. Oh my goodness, Spirit, what? Wow. What else can you tell us about this situation? That there's balance now coming in this situation. Mm, that's 3 of Wands reverse, by the way, you guys. If you can't see that. Aries energy. This person, they may feel like they've missed their opportunity with somebody somebody or something that they deem is their wish fulfillment. Maybe it's too late, but I feel like they're still moving forward right now, balancing themselves out and removing, working on removing this situation, getting justice in this situation of betrayal. What else about this current energy, Spirit? Okay, that one wanted to come out. 10 of Swords in reverse, jeez. Yeah, a narrow escape, recovery, healing. They're working on healing from this betrayal right here. They used to be, okay, this person used to not want confrontation. But now I feel like there was confrontation. They had to put up their sword. Now they're getting justice in a situation. They're standing up for themselves, I feel like. And because they have to, they're surrendering. They can't handle it. It's too much confrontation. It's too much betrayal. It's too much for them overall emotionally. They're learning to follow their intuition and believe in themselves. They know emotionally it's just too much for them to continue to do this. They're getting a breakthrough. They're getting into balance and they're trying to make a comeback and a new beginning for themselves. They're moving on. They're growing from this pain. What else for this current situation, Spirit? Yeah, they're trying to be more responsible moving forward with their money. This person that they were with, I feel like this was a person or a situation they were with could have been very irresponsible with money or spending too much money. And now they're trying to be more rational and responsible with their money. Could be Aries or a Taurus, doesn't have to be. They're learning how to be more dependable too, instead of wishy-washy and unstable. Learning how to be more financially stable and conservative. Okay, what about the situation? Let me ask a yes or no question here. I'm thinking about a question to ask. Is this the collective or somebody in their energy? I want to ask that. Whoa, that just came right out, didn't it? That's a no in reverse. Both. It could be both. Yeah, somebody is definitely in regret. They're definitely in regret over having possibly missed an opportunity with somebody they deem as their wish fulfillment or something. I feel like this is a person. Could have been a lot of passion, but I feel like somebody was really in their head in the past, and they were not leading with their heart in the past. They were leading more with their head, and they felt like they missed a opportunity here with somebody they deemed as their wish fulfillment, and they could have stayed in a situation that was not fulfilling. They thought would be fulfilling. Maybe they even lied to themselves and thought it would make them happy. Ended up being too much of a burden, and they ended up getting betrayed and betraying themselves in a way. But I feel like they were also betrayed, but they're balancing this. I feel like they're now coming into learning this lesson. What? Okay, Spirit, okay? What else can you tell us about this situation? What else can you tell us about the situation, Spirit? Even in their stability, into their stability. They might want to partner with somebody they deem as their wish fulfillment. Spirit, can you give us more on this Ten of Pentacles, please? On clarifying this? Who is this? Is this with somebody else? Another 7. You could be seeing 777. Good. Any more on this? Any more on this pentacle? This 7 of Pentacles? I could be very depressed right now because whatever they invested in, they could have invested with the wrong business partner and in the past over here. And I feel like it brought an ending. They could have been very pessimistic too. This person could have been really in their head a lot. Aquarius energy. It could have, yeah, they got a lot of chaos and conflict. And they've been in denial. They weren't seeing to their finances either. And I feel like that kind of led to a lot of burdens for them financially and emotionally. Maybe they were fantasizing a situation that they were with somebody that wasn't the right person, that did not give back equally. And maybe they were stealing finances or they were not giving and receiving equally. But they want to move towards this 10 of Pentacles here. They're in the process of working towards that with an ending here. They're recovering from an ending here. Could have involved a love relationship, somebody they really loved. What else can you tell us about this situation, Spirit? The Magician. Oh my goodness. The Magician and 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they could have been somebody slandering them. They got caught. I was literally getting that. They were deceiving themselves. See? They were in their head and deceiving themselves about a situation that they thought they could be happy in a situation with somebody that technically was not who they wanted to be with. Another 7, by the way. They were deceiving themselves, and they could have been deceiving others as well, like hiding stuff from others, information from others. Ooh. And I feel like they also they caught somebody else deceiving them in a situation. This person could have been cheating on them, and they found out, look, Magician. Somebody may want to communicate this to somebody. They may want to come communicate this to you if you're the collective and this was somebody from your past. They may want to communicate this to you, this deception that they went through. They are now seeing, their eyes are being opened spiritually to this deception. It's both self-deception that they thought they could be happy with somebody in a past situation, and that they were deceiving themselves and they were being deceived by somebody they're with, that they could have chose somebody new. Now they want to manifest communication with who they deem is their wish fulfillment. They were very negative in their thinking about this in the past, came from a place of lack of worth in the past. They didn't feel that, they thought, well, this person's my wish fulfillment, but I'm not good enough for them. I'll never get them. I'll never get somebody like that. Or they were dealing from a wounded place. They were in heavy wounding in the past, and they didn't feel like they were good enough. This person felt like they were not good enough for whatever their wish fulfillment is. I feel like this is in regards to a person. There's a lot of people in their head. There's money related. We're all over the place here. We do have some cups, but I feel like there's a lot of thought energy here. I feel like somebody kept themselves stuck in their head. They maybe fantasize a whole situation in their head, and they're in their head believing that they were not good enough for whatever their wish fulfillment was. And I feel like they're moving past this now. There was some self-deception here, and there were some illusions that they're overcoming now in regards to love and money and finances. Maybe they didn't think so the person that they thought that they would be happy with, they thought that would bring them their 10 of Pentacles, and it did not. It was a self-deception. That's what I'm getting here. This person hid information. They couldn't hold information from whoever they were with. And then that person did the same thing and betrayed them and held information from them. It's like karma. And could have cheated on this person physically, cheated on them, but also could have cheated money. They could have hid money and betrayed them in that way too, with money and finances. There was a lot of avoidance. I feel like this is somebody like in the past that was an avoidant. I'm just getting that. Again, just take it if it resonates for you. Whoever this person is from your past, I feel like this person was an avoidant. And they're now seeing, I feel like they knew that they had a sense of avoidance in the past with you. They knew about this avoidance, but I feel like they didn't really do anything about it. They just they hid this information from this person that they thought they believed to be their wish fulfillment. They were very pessimistic about whether or not they could, be happy or earn this person, that they were good enough for this person. They feared confronting somebody else maybe that they were with and just thought that they would be happy with them in staying in a situation or with this other person. And it ended up betraying them. They betrayed themselves, and then now they realize that they betrayed themselves because of that. This person betrayed them. It's like their eyes are being open to this. And now they're trying to manifest a new beginning with somebody and want to communicate that they would like a new beginning with somebody else. They're now wanting to take action. They're taking action and movement to create an ending here and head to somebody that they feel like is their real wish fulfillment that will give them their 10 of Pentacles as well. That's somebody that could bring them very much stability. I feel like somebody sees you as their 10 of Pentacles. They see you as very stable and grounded, and that you would make a happy partner or like a very happy home life. I'm gonna take this down and I'm gonna see what is gonna be the future. We're gonna look into that. Sad situation. Betrayal is rough, you guys. Betrayal is just so rough. My hands are so small, so I try to mix up these cards in here, top and bottom. See, my hands are so small. It's like, I wish these cards were a little bit smaller so that I can flip through them a little bit easier. So I can only grab so much at one time. Come on. There's the Hermit right there. A lot of you are in Hermit and you're recovering. Look, 3 of Swords in reverse. You're recovering from a heartbreak. You and/or this person right now. You're in Hermit and you're recovering from a heartbreak. Dang. With a third party. I just got that with a third party. It was somebody, they were juggling you. That was 2 of Pentacles in reverse right there. Somebody was juggling options and it caused a heartbreak. Dang. Look, 2 of Cups and upright. Now and the Star. Oh my goodness. Now they're coming into their wish fulfillment. Now that they're taking actions to balance themselves and balance their life and remove this betrayal and work past it and heal, now they're coming towards their Star. Some of you could be seeing 2s, like 22. Could be Cancer, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. Yeah. There's friendship here. There's mutual attraction, new romance, reconciliation. They maybe want to reconcile. Maybe this is someone from your past and they want to come reconcile now and see if there's any kind of anything left there. But I feel like they're taking action towards their star. You could be in the public eye. You could be seen. You're definitely seen by them. You're seen by them somehow. Okay, I'm getting that. I don't know if you have a public platform or you post a lot on social media. 3 of Cups. Celebration. Look at that. That's your happiness. Okay. Friendship again. This could be starting as a friendship for you guys. Some of you may be seeing the number 23 a lot or 234. You're creating something new. You're healing. You're healing this relationship. This person wants to come heal this relationship with you because you're their star. You're their wish fulfillment. Really. They now see you. You give them inspiration. You give them hope. I feel like this person could be dealing with creative blocks in their business and or their career. And they felt like if this person from your past, okay, because I got reconciliation here, okay, for some of you. This person wants to come. They feel like whenever they were around you in the past that they noticed that they were very creative. They were a lot more artistic when you were around in their energy. And I feel like now they're seeing this. They're seeing that the energy that you give is precious. You help inspire them and their creativity. They see how loving and generous and kind-hearted you are. They see how healing your energy is and that you give them a lot of inspiration to make changes to want love again. That they can believe in love. Look at this, 3 yes cards. What else can you tell us about the future of this situation, Spirit? What else can you tell us about the future of this situation? What will happen if the collective... There could be, I want you guys to be, I want to be honest with you, okay? There could be somebody wanting to come from their past or your past, wanting to come and try to retaliate if this person comes towards you. It could be somebody they're letting go of, okay? So just be mindful about that, clear your energy, keep your energy clear. It could be with Palo Santo or, black obsidian, think different rocks like that you can use. And also, continue to ground yourself, keep yourself grounded. This person that they're leaving could be very jealous. Okay. Also, I want to tell y'all something. Beware if this person does work towards you. They could be very jealous about if you're entertaining other options right now or you're single, just beware that there could be some jealousy issues that could crop up that you just have to watch out for. Okay. Let's kind of keep that in check. You could continue to work on yourselves, but I feel like this is in regards to also somebody that they're releasing right now. Like somebody is in the process of releasing somebody right now to head towards their 2 of Cups, and somebody's not happy about it that they're releasing. They could try to backstab, and or this could be somebody on your end when they see you're coming into a new love. But I really feel like this is this King of Swords releasing somebody on their end that betrayed them, and this person's going to be very jealous that they're leaving. Is going to be very jealous as they head towards you. So there could be some chaos and conflict there that could arise. This person could try to retaliate and come at your house or reach out to you online and try to stir up jealousy and drama and all kinds of stuff. Could try to lie and say a lot of untruths and just because they're jealous that they're heading towards you. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, what else, Spirit, about the future of this situation? Oh gosh, it's going to cause a tower. You guys, this person coming back could cause a tower in your life. Could cause a tower in this person's life too. And this person too, because there's going to be a whole past here that's being destroyed through them coming towards you for love and offering you love. They want to offer a friendship and support. They want to start off as friends. Yeah, new beginning. This new beginning is going to cause you a tower. They want to bring this renewal and this new beginning to you and try to renew this friendship and see where it goes. They want love, but they're willing. I feel like this person's willing to just accept friendship with you just because they know that being in union with you, even as a friend and being in your energy is going to give them happiness and balance. They need you in their life. This person now realizes they need you in their life. And they want to collaborate with you. This person really has feelings for you, really cares about you a lot. And I feel like they really miss you. And they're really figuring out now that they shouldn't have settled. They should not have settled, because it betrayed themselves. And then that person that they settled with betrayed them. And they betrayed you too, as well, by not bringing you an offer in the past when their intuition was telling them to. But they were in their head. They stayed in their head instead of in their heart. They were after the material wealth and their stability. I feel like they stayed in a situation that they thought would materially create stability for them, and they chose materialism and stability over love. And now they're realizing that didn't work out for them. That was the wrong thing to do. They should have came towards their wish fulfillment, the person that they had true love and emotions and feelings for. And they want to start off as friends and be in harmony with you guys. But they want to reconcile this friendship or relationship. But they also want to see if it can turn into romance. It's up to you, your free will choice. Okay, this is going to cause you a tower and a new beginning if you choose. Okay, it's going to be a choice. All right, what else? Could have options. You guys could have options too in love. Defense. Yeah, they're being persistent. They're wanting to fight for this new beginning with you. Yeah. Sagittarius and Leo energy, by the way. So you could have Sagittarius and Leo prominently in your chart. Doesn't have to. There's the Hermit again. I did see that a minute ago. You guys are in Hermit right now, and they're in Hermit. You both are introspecting, working on yourselves after some sort of an ending, or seeking wisdom and your inner guidance. You could be seeking the guidance from your guides, your higher self, Holy Spirit, on what next actions to take, and or you're asking them, how do I heal myself so I can have a new beginning here? So if this person comes forward towards you and wants this new beginning and creates this tower, you guys can throw you back in the Hermit to seek inner guidance about how to move, if you want to move forward with this person. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else? Clarify this, please, Spirit. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please, in reverse. Clarify that, please. Okay, thank you. They could be coming in with some financial issues, okay, on this new beginning with you. Leaving behind this past situation with this past person. They could be really having an issue with their finances right now. So clarify this Page of Swords for me, please. Please clarify this Page of Swords in reverse, please. Page of Wands. Another Leo energy. Cancer. Somebody is still worried about what others are thinking here, what others are going to think about this new beginning. And they could be working through that right now, getting out of their head about worrying about what others, could be some people in their family and their friends are going to think about this new beginning with you. But they want to grow with you. You help them grow spiritually. This person has a lot of passion for you. You make them really enthusiastic and confident. Like, you don't make them, but you make them feel that way about themselves. You give them a sense of adventure when they're with you, that they can do anything, that they want to explore and they want to create new projects and things with you, and they want to plan with you. But I feel like they're still dealing with, and this could be you too, you're still going to be worrying about what others are thinking about this new beginning. So I don't know if you want to keep it to yourself, for a while, about this new beginning, to kind of keep the drama down in your life or with your family or friends. Maybe you want to keep it to yourself. Man, a lot of sword energy. Somebody's really in their head a lot. Could be air sign, okay? Doesn't have to be, but you and or this person could have air prominently in your chart. Don't have to, though, like sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Yeah, they're going to be transforming through this new beginning. You and or this person are both going to be growing together and transforming through this new beginning. You're going to be coming into balance and union with self, and you're already doing that, but you're going to be coming into a physical union if you choose to move forward with this person, even as a friend, and maybe collaborate as a business partnership to create things for, your passions, your collective, whatever it could be for the collective, because you could be offering healing services and or helping collaborate to celebrate with others to help them heal in some way, to teach and guide others to heal because of the healing journey that you've had, especially with this relationship, the personal growth and spiritual growth that you've gone through. You can be wanting to help and guide others to heal and lead them to their wish fulfillment and their happiness through your story, through your journey with this person. And you're moving into calmer waters with this relationship. I do see that you're going to be moving into calmer waters if this does move forward, even as just a friendship. But beware of jealousy, okay, that could creep up between you two. That could be just a concern there. Just be mindful about that. But what I'm feeling with this really is this is also somebody on their end. I feel like that they're leaving behind in an ending at this time. They're making a decision to move forward with an ending on their end. And I feel like this person, that's what this person is. They're very jealous. But I also am getting that message to just beware of you and or them having jealousy. That comes from some kind of a lack mindset. So you may want to just be mindful about that could be something that you could deal with from time to time with this person, because I feel like there could have been the way that maybe you met them or there was a betrayal between you and them in the past. It could create some jealousy. So just be mindful about that if you move forward with this person from the past, that you could be having that to deal with off and on as you heal together. Could be having that, Four of Wands. This could lead to marriage. This could lead to marriage if you move forward romantically with this person. But definitely prosperity and happiness and harmony and stability. Aries energy again. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else about this? So you guys are going to be recovering from past pains. If you move forward together, you're going to be recovering and healing from your past pains on both of your sides, from with each other and with other maybe partners that you've had since meeting each other, from endings that you've had. You're going to be healing some deep wounds and forgiving them and yourselves and others, and you're going to be continuing to heal together. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to pull some clarifier cards here because this is getting up in time. I mean, that's a good outcome right there. I mean, it's going to bring a new beginning and a tower for you guys if this person comes in towards you. A lot of you could be you could be working on healing, obviously, yourselves in Hermit right now, and this person's trying to work on healing themselves, and you're very healing for this person. I feel like they're noticing that now. Thank you, Spirit. They're waking up spiritually too, by the way. They're going through a major spiritual awakening right now with an ending in their life. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, so I'm going to pull some of these clarifier cards, see what else comes out. Okay, what number synchronicities and or things could they be seeing, Spirit? What number synchronicities and or animals or things could they be seeing, signs and synchronicities could they be seeing at this time to know that this is their message? 555. Changes are coming. Freedom, adventure. Again, a lot of adventure could be coming with this person coming in or in your life. Personal growth, a lot of personal growth. Anything else out of this deck, Spirit? Anything else? 222. A lot of you are coming into inner alignment right now, inner harmony. You're balancing your masculine and feminine. And you're trusting in divine timing. You're letting go of the need to control this outcome of the situation. And you're learning how to have patience and go with the flow. But you do have a meaningful partnership approaching and or strengthening. That could be this person. Okay. What other signs of confirmation for this collective that this is their message? We're going to ask. I'm going to shuffle these in. What other signs of confirmation do you have for the collective that this is their message? Yeah. This person's at a crossroads right now, at a decision point. You and this person, you could be deciding what path you're going to take, whether you want new or old in your life, love in your life, and or what path in your career or if you want a spiritual path, if you're going to do that as a business. You could be trying to decide whether you're going to do that right now at this time. Salt and pepper hair and or facial hair. Whoa, that came right out, didn't it? There could be an age gap for some of you in this relationship, more than 5 years. Okay, anything else? Somebody could be Pisces, you and or this other person. Take it if it resonates. Taurus, you and or this other person could be a Taurus or have that prominently in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. The facial hair again. So this person, you and or this person could have facial hair. What else? What else, Spirit? Again, water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be growing your intuition at this time. And your psychic abilities could be improving at this time. But also you could have water sign prominently in your birth chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You and or this other person. What else, Spirit? Virgo. A Taurus and Virgo, earth sign. Okay, what else? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be, you could be spiritual leaders or leaders in some sort of way. One more. Okay, thank you. Yeah, third party interference. Why is that in here? That wasn't supposed to be in this deck, but it came out, so we're going to take it, okay? There was definitely third party interference here, so that's a sign of confirmation of the message that I was getting. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, one more thing out of this deck. Dimples. Somebody could have dimples. Okay, thank you, Spirit. My dog's outside. Hold on just a second. She wants to come in. Okay. Can you tell us, Spirit, about this person? Can you tell us about this person and or the collective watching this and or this person? What kind of relationship is this or what could happen? Can you tell us about this relationship? Business connection. Yeah, for some of you, this may just be business only. You may decide to do a collaboration, a business collaboration with them and be friends with them. This could be your twin flame for some of you. Again, use your intuition with these messages, okay? Spirit. Secret admirer, someone you don't know yet, but is watching you quietly or secretly. Some of you could have a new person coming in as well. Somebody's watching you that you don't know yet. You will soon have a choice between new and old person. That's been coming out almost every day here lately. So some of you have a secret admirer and they're a new person. They're watching you somehow. It could be watching you online if you post online, if you have an online platform. One more, please. Thank you. New person coming in, confirmation. A lot of you have a new person coming in that's been watching you online. They've been admiring you online. Someone you don't know yet or hasn't come into your life yet is in your energy currently. You will soon have a choice between new and old person for romance. Okay, and I just looked at the bottom of the deck by chance and look, a past friendship that never got to turn into a romantic relationship could be this person, could be this twin flame that you're just going to do business with. Okay? It could be a past friendship that never got to turn into a romantic relationship. All right. Thank you, Spirit. These, or do we want clarifier cards for what was happening in this situation with this person, between you and this person, besides the third party that we got already, which was in the wrong deck? And of course, I don't believe in any coincidences. Okay. Spirit, can you give us more clarification about what was going on between the collective and this person from the past? What kind of situation could have been going on between them and the person from the past? Yeah, looks like they ended a karmic life lesson cycle with somebody. They're working on healing in Hermit right now for some of you. Yep. King of Cups. Okay. They're emotionally, they're learning how to follow their heart instead of what's good for stability and finances and stuff like that. This person's learning to move more into their heart space and learn to love and lead with compassion. And they're emotionally maturing. This could be a new person coming in, but I feel like this is also what I was specifically asking about this person from the past. But I do feel like for some of you, this is a new person coming in because I put it right next to the secret admirer. I wasn't even thinking about that. So this new person coming in could be your King of Cups. Is very emotionally mature and leads with their heart space, loves others, has a lot to give. They're very generous and loving. And, I'm getting heavy, like water energy. It could be a water sign. I don't know. But I feel like this person is very grounded, compassionate, giving. I don't know if they've got kids or not, but I'm not getting a lot of that in this message. But this person could be I feel like they're good with kids. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting that they're good with kids. So then maybe they do have kids or they just are good with kids if you have kids. This is somebody that's very emotionally mature though, and they know how to love and be generous in the bedroom. I just heard. I just heard generous in the bedroom. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Woo wee. Okay, let's move on. Thank you. What else can you tell us? Archangel Raphael could be working with you on physical and emotional healing at this time. Whoa, tower moment. Yep, confirmation. You're going to be going through a tower moment. It could be with when this new person comes in with, and then this old person comes in with an offer that you probably haven't heard from for a while. Experiencing financial instability. So somebody in the situation is experiencing, I was getting that after an ending that they're creating, they're experiencing financial instability. And I feel like you, collective, you're working on your finances right now. You're working on stabilizing that. Empress, you're in your Empress energy. You're creating, you could be very fertile. Some of you could be getting pregnant, so be careful with this King of Cups. Could create a tower moment. Maybe some of you are a little older in life, I don't know, and you're still able to get pregnant, but just be mindful about that, okay? I don't know if some of you don't want to get pregnant, but you never know, okay? You could be getting pregnant with this person. It could be a surprise pregnancy or something, okay? Just be careful, but you're in your creative energy, okay? You're creating new for yourself. You're in receiving mode, sitting on your throne and your power. Emotional manipulation could have been what was happening in the past with this past person. This person could have emotionally manipulated you in some way. Archangel Gabriel is bringing in that incoming communication. Okay? From this person, working with this person, bringing in incoming communication from them, divine revelation and truth. Bringing vital messages regarding major shifts in destiny. So, Archangel Gabriel, yep. You could be also speaking for whatever your purpose is, maybe in your career, this person is. Maybe you're communicators, you're good communicators, you're going to be speaking and helping people. Queen of Cups, you're in your Queen of Cups energy. Okay, and or if you're masculine, you can be attracted a Queen of Cups in your energy. Compassion, somebody has strong empathy, emotional security, psychic or intuitive, could be very psychic. Someone was keeping secrets or has hidden information from you. I was getting that, wouldn't I, with all that sword energy? I did say that, sign of confirmation. It could have been that they had third parties. No coincidence, I put it right there. This person could have hid that they were talking to other people at the same time they were talking to you. And or they stayed with a third party and didn't tell you. Okay, take it however it resonates for you. Oh, Archangel Jophiel. A lot of archangels working with you guys right now. This is definitely a high-level soulmate and or a twin flame you're dealing with in your energy. It's in your energy right now. Because when this many archangels comes out, there's a divine connection here. This is bigger than you guys. This is for the collective, this love. Beauty and wisdom, art, creativity, divine truth. So divine truth again. Archangel Jophiel could be working with you guys, working with you in your creativity, bringing divine truth into you and this other person. Could be this other person that is watching you, wanting to come towards you, letting them know, hey, this is, your high-level soulmate you need to move towards this person. Are you kidding me? Another one, Archangel Ariel. Some of you are lovers of nature. You could be grid workers, connected to water. Again, water sign. Okay? Pisces. Connected to water helps balance heart chakra. A lot of you are working with your heart right now. Go out in nature. I'm getting this. Archangel Ariel may be guiding you to go out in nature more to help heal you by being out in nature in solitude. Okay. Gaslighting. You could have been dealing with gaslighting in a situation in the past. Okay. Could have been about this third party from this person. Okay. All right. What else do we need, Spirit? I think one of them was upside down there. Sure was. Look, ending or about to end a karmic cycle. So for some of you, it looks like this person has already ended a karmic cycle. It could be this new person because it ended up right next to this new person coming in. They already ended a karmic cycle, I feel like. And then for some of you, this twin flame is about to end a karmic cycle and head towards you. They're in the process of ending it now and abandonment wounds. So this separation from this twin flame could have been stemming from abandonment wounds on both of your sides that you were mirroring to each other. Deep emotional trauma from early experiences of neglect, rejection, loss, or abuse. One more, please. And then we're going to get message cards from this person. Heart chakra. Yeah, you're working on healing your heart chakra. Could be guided to wear green or pink or get green or pink stones, crystals. You're working on forgiving yourself and others and having more love and empathy towards this person and others right now. Forgiveness is huge. Okay. Let's pull a life purpose on you guys. And then I'll pull some crystals and then I'll pull message cards for this person. And maybe a self-love card. Okay. Spirit, what life purpose? I feel like I'm going to pull a couple from this one. Let's see how I'm guided. What life purpose is this collective watching this? Okay. You are a shaman. Okay. Facilitate healing and clearing, connect with spirit realm to receive guidance to assist others and protect your community. A lot of you are shamans. Anything else? Earth angel. That came out yesterday too. A lot of you are watching this are earth angels. You're light workers or star seeds. You bring peace, healing, and guidance. I was getting that. A lot of you could be bringing your oracles. You could be bringing guidance and messages from the spirit realm to the collective to facilitate healing for them, to guide them through your experiences and through your guidance that you're receiving for them to help them heal and let them do their healing work. You're guiding them through it, inspiring them, giving them inspiration to do their own work. Starseed life purpose, soul purpose in this lifetime. Some of you could resonate as this. Again, use your intuition, because maybe not all of you are. The system architect and builder focuses on structuring new societal, technological, or educational frameworks, uses advanced logic, sacred geometry, and future-focused blueprints commonly tied to Arcturian or Syrian origins. So some of you may resonate as being this. It could be you and or your twin as well. Okay, and that's that 3? Okay. Put that over here with this one. So let's pull some. I'm going to pull crystals, self-love, and then I'll pull messages from spirit and this other person for you guys, and then maybe oracles, okay? Sorry this is so long again. All right, so what crystals could assist them, spirit, on this message? What crystals could assist them? Black tourmaline, protection and grounding, root chakra, absorbs negative energy. So yeah, with this ending that maybe a twin of yours is going through, there could be a lot of projection, evil eye and jealousy coming your way. I was getting that. And you maybe got to ground your energy and protect your energy right now from negative energy being projected at you. Because they could know what's coming at, that this person's coming towards you. This person could know you. And they can know that they're heading towards you when they create an ending with them. Okay, so what else, spirit? Brother? Larimar, some of you may be guided to get Larimar, throat chakra for speaking and communicating. Peace, clarity, soothing energy of the ocean connected to the divine feminine. Getting Atlantis Lemuria with that one. Some of you may feel like you had a past life in Atlantis or Lemuria. Green aventurine, manifesting wealth, opening heart chakra. Again, heart chakra healing. Releasing old emotional patterns, fosters personal growth. You may be guided to get green aventurine. Okay. All right, that's 3. Okay, so let's do a self-love, then we'll do the messages. Okay, what self-love suggestion do you have for the spirit? Well, I've already said 1, go out and walk and connect with nature, but we'll see what else comes out. Deep reflection question. What or who drains your energy the most, and what can you do to fix that? Okay, that's your deep reflection question. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to move on to these message cards. Okay, what messages do you have from this person? And if you're a cross-watcher masculine for a feminine, this could be what you want to say to a feminine. What does this person want to say to a divine feminine, to the collective? I want to fight for this relationship. Somebody wants to fight for this relationship. I was getting that. They want to fight. I was getting that in the tarot. Can I have another chance to do it right this time? That's what this person's asking. What else? What other messages do you have? This could be from this new person too, and or the old person. To the masculine, this is a message from a divine feminine. I want you to come towards me to communicate for the divine masculine. I want you back. This person wants you back in their life from the past. Okay, what else? What else? I need you in my life. You're a blessing. I was getting that. This person really is now realizing they really, really need you and your energy in their life, even as a friend. Okay. Whoa. You got closer than anyone else in my life, this person's saying. Okay, one more. And then we'll go to messages from spirit as suggestions that could assist you on your journey. I'm getting up the courage to approach / communicate with you. So this person could be new or old person, could be getting up the courage. I feel like it's the past person more for some of you, getting up the courage to approach you and communicate with you. And you're saying, come on, I'm ready. I'm ready to hear you. I want to provide for and protect you in this relationship. This could be a strong provider and protector, masculine. I have met my match. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective watching this? And then we'll pull oracles. Sorry, this is so long. I just always have more time during the weekend. What messages do you have for the collective watching this? Blessings are on the way in divine timing for you guys. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Sign of confirmation. What else do you have? Other messages? Clear the, again, I was getting that. Clear the energy because it could be evil eye coming at you and jealousy. Somebody like a twin or somebody's creating an ending with somebody, and that could be sending you evil eye and negative energy. Clear the energy in your home or environment, space, smudging or other. Okay. So again, use your intuition with these messages. Okay. You are enough. You are enough for this love and happiness. Because if this person made you feel like you weren't enough in the past, you're being told you're enough. Archangel Michael, that came out. That was in the wrong deck, too. My goodness. Archangel Michael, you have a lot of archangels. It's guiding you into your life purpose. You and this other person, okay? It could be the new person and the old person, into the life purpose. Is the divine, was it the saint of twin flames, protector? They're protecting you in this connection. Archangel Michael is. And spiritual leaders, life purpose and courage, giving you courage, and he's fighting on your behalf, spiritual warfare. Okay, that's strange that there's in the wrong decks. All right, thank you, Spirit. There's never any coincidences, I'll tell you that. You have a lot of archangels assisting you with this connection, and could be this a high-level soulmate as well. Your past on loved ones want you to be happy in life. Okay. Oh, what else? Okay, I have a yes or no answer card. So go ahead and take a moment to ask yourself a yes or no question. You can pause it if you want. Okay, I'm going to put the card down now. Okay. The answer to your question is no. Your psychic abilities are growing or new gifts are coming in. So if you've been wondering about this or feeling this, that's kind of confirmation for you. This person too. Abundance is on the way in divine timing. Again, blessings and abundance is on the way in divine timing. If you've been wondering about that. Archangel Metatron, another archangel. Again, why is this in two different decks? That's so strange. Guardians of Akashic Records, protector of children. Again, children. Some of you could have children, or you could be having children with one of these people coming in, okay? Just take it as if it resonates. Sacred geometry, again, that architect. Some of you are the architect type. And Archangel Metatron could be working with you, and some of you could be Akashic Records readers. You could be reading people's past lives. Brings order to chaos and facilitates spiritual ascension. Working with a lot of you. A lot of archangels. All right. One more. Please. Well, there's a bunch that came out. Well, let's put that back. Okay, one more, please. Thank you. Forgiveness is needed. No coincidence, because that's the one I saw when I put back in the deck. It fell out. Forgiveness is needed in this situation with somebody from the past. Okay. Separation, space and time apart is needed for healing and introspection. So you've definitely been in separation from somebody. One more, I guess. I keep getting more. Consider being open to brand new love coming into your life when you are ready. Yeah, that you got that new love coming in. Clearly decide what you want in love, new or old. No coincidence those came out back to back. No coincidence. Consider being open to new love and coming in your life when you're ready, and clearly decide if you want new or old. Okay, because you're being sent both for some of you. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to pull, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to pull some oracles, see what comes out for you guys. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective watching this out of this deck? Sword again. Yeah, keep an open mind right there. All right, there's a lot of chemistry between you and somebody. It could be a new person coming in. Chemistry, that came out when I just split the deck, so it needed to come out. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. It could be with a new person coming in. It's in your energy. It's already in your energy, okay? And sometimes they could take up to a few months, or, for them to show up in the physical once they're in your energy. It's being divinely orchestrated. Okay. You could have a lot of chemistry with this twin flame, too. All right. What else, Spirit, do you have for this collective? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This person could be could be flirting a lot with each other. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You could be spending holidays with one or the other these new people. Okay. Maybe you meet them around the holidays if it's a new person. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Somebody's being guided to move towards you. Somebody you're calling in. You could have been praying for this. Somebody's being guided to express their love to you. I was getting that. I got 2 more. Okay. Passion. A lot of you are earth angels. Look at that. There's 2 angels here. A lot of you are earth angels. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Heart-to-heart conversations. I was getting that with this past person. They want to express their love and have a heart-to-heart. Okay. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel grow and shows these messages to more people. I really appreciate you guys and all the love and support you've offered me. And I hope this leaves you. I hope you have a great day or evening whenever you're watching this. And I'll leave you in love and light. Take care.